Halo has no anti-cheat.
When you're making a competitive game and it's on PC, you need anti-cheat. That's all there is to it. It's gotta happen.
And yes, it does have to happen. Unfortunately, it hasn't. Throughout the past 5 weeks, Halo has hosted multiple online tournaments leading up to the North American Regional in Anaheim. Halo open brackets are usually set to take place at LAN. However, with COVID regulations, this Anaheim open bracket got pushed to online. And yeah, compared to LAN, nobody likes competing online. Then you add in the fact that Halo doesn't have an anti-cheat, and the amount of concurrent cheaters playing the game is increasing. Suspicions of cheating in the open qualifiers have never been higher. Over the past 2 weeks, my Twitter feed has been filled with accusations against players. Everyone is accusing one another, and nobody knows who to trust. I've seen a lot of players who are mutuals with me on Twitter be accused, and it doesn't take a genius to know that HCS has a real problem. However, one of these accusations especially stood out to me last week, a player who I've noticed since before the Raleigh Major. And that brings us to... It all started on January 16th. The third of 4 online HCS Open tournaments was occurring this Sunday, and all the teams needed to place top 8 in order to qualify for this week's Pro Series Finals. Squilly's team Preposterous was facing off against Legendary in the losers bracket round 11. Winning round 12 meant moving on to the finals. Preposterous beat Legendary 2-0 and went on to lose to Unsigned Talent 1-3. After Legendary's match with Preposterous, however, Legendary's players went live on Twitch, broadcasting theater analysis of the match with the sole intention of finding out if Squilly was cheating.
Squid better.
Wow, he's just looking at all 4 of us right now. Yo, what?
You want to see a good comparison, I swear, just go to another Spartan's POV that you know is not fucking walling, and look how not the same it is.
Yeah, he has all 4 people on the screen at once.
Just
It's
share
just
your
giving
screen?
data while I'm streaming on my stream.
This clip is the first point Legendary brought up. Legendary brings up this evidence of Squilly maintaining complete information of the entire enemy team. They're claiming that he is using Wallhacks to keep the enemy team within his field of view more than an average player would. This is a point that they frequently circled back to, but there's an issue here. This example, and every other example of this claim which I could find, does not suggest Squilly is cheating, because there's never a situation where Squilly acts out of the regular with the intention to maintain his view of 4 players on his screen. In this example, Squilly spawns inside of Red Room while his team controls the C side of the map. He has a teammate on C and a teammate on B, with his third teammate pushed towards PD. So common sense says that Squilly would know, without even using Wallhacks, that by basic process of elimination, that the opposing team must be playing towards Pink Street, and the position that he should play is B stairs to fill in the gap in his team's information and positioning. Teammate 3 would look towards A, and Squilly would look towards Pink Street, and this way the team would gather accurate information on the opposing team. So in this specific situation, it is easy to conclude that it would be more difficult for any player to have less than 4 players on their screen, because the only logical play for Squilly to make is to rotate towards B stairs. So this use of 4 on screen as evidence to suspect someone for walling is a reach in my opinion. Halo's maps are so small that anytime you're in a corner or positioned near an anchor point on the map, there's a pretty good chance the entire enemy team is in front of you within your field of view.
You're cheating me. Wow, look at that.
Now we're talking shit, saying you guys
give me a second.
bad. Yeah, they're talking shit on you now, saying that they fucking dominated you.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
And they kind of did.
They absolutely did. I've never been shit on that hard in my life.
This is another example of 4 players being on Squilly's screen. This one is an even more obvious reach. Again, Preposterous has full map control, and the only place that Legendary could be is on C site. In addition to this, from Chilled U's livestream, Squilly knows that Legendary is playing on C because they're not only capturing the objective, but his teammates are also giving him callouts.
Got him.
Nice.
And see, I killed the tires guy.
I'm gonna get A. I'll get A. I'll get A. Yeah.
Rockets, guys.
Yeah, I hear you, Rockets.
Two bomb C, right and left side.
One driveway?
I'm hiding bottom.
We're gonna watch both games all the way through,
It's
boys.
blatantly fucking cheating. What? I'm in the middle of it because I'm trying to find where fucking Vic got. He got naded off spawn across the map, and it was the most hilarious shit I've ever seen in my life. But look, he's gaining data right here. I guess he's looking at an angle if you look at his crosshair. But then, bam, reacts. Knows that we're there. I guess we got called out, sure, whatever.
Now this clip has the potential to carry some weight. Although Legendary contradicts their initial 4 on screen argument because Squilly is holding an angle against nobody, he does mysteriously aim perfectly onto a player who he shouldn't know is there. The explanation for this is indeed a call out, so I went to Chilled U's stream to seek confirmation.
I'm going mid to you. There's two
I'm trying to get this thrust.
They're going purple. They're trying to go purple.
Yeah,
There's one on
one was like
Commando.
driveway side as
No,
well.
dude, he's on bench.
Yo, Commando, 222. I'm trying to live.
Stay alive, stay alive.
So yeah, this claim is invalid not only because Squilly received multiple callouts, but because his teammate literally pinged the enemy players for him, allowing for a visual representation of the general area where he should aim.
Casey, here's what I'm trying to tell you. If you're trying to show people we're getting cheated, why don't you use a worse example than what you have been?
Yeah, yeah, please go, just go to the Bazaar game, please.
I know. You know, we do want to see this too, real quick, though, so you guys see. Oh, and just keep going, Casey. Keep going.
1, 2, oh.
Come on, man.
Oh.
Wow.
Had him in the middle of the screen.
And he's not walling.
Look at that awareness. I had no chance.
Look at that awareness.
Neither did you,
Watch
Musa.
this though, watch this.
Yeah, this is the worst one.
Oh,
Really-
fuck.
Slow-mo. Watch this. Chilled, you said, I don't know.
Nah, yeah, I've seen this one, bro.
What? And he's tracking him. How do you even know he's there? You didn't even put your aimer over the doorway to even consider that to be a pre-fire. He was trying to tell me, oh, I pre-fired the doorway. Your aimer never made it there, chump. Like, what are you talking about? Oh my god.
This clip was the most suspicious accusation made against Squilly during this livestream. This clip gained the most traction on Twitter and raised general awareness about Squilly potentially cheating. Unfortunately for the members of Legendary, by this point during their stream, they were going to need some serious concrete evidence of Squilly cheating in order to convince viewers that Squilly was indeed cheating. After the earlier accusations, which were significantly weaker, this clip of Squilly aiming through the wall was dismissed as an outlier by the majority of the viewers. Some said that this was a misclick, but Squilly himself joined the stream and claimed that he was trying to pre-aim the doorway to the tree room. Regardless, further context is again gained when watching the clip from Chilled U's livestream.
Yep. He's just grabbed combo in the tree, left side.
Okay. That's fine.
He's just jumping left.
Yeah.
He's right
There was
side.
a guy in blue alley. There was a guy in blue alley. He's on me, blue alley.
Yeah, but I went
Blue tree, or doubles, or big door, sorry. Nice.
I can pitch from
On
behind.
blue tree right now. He went low tree. We should try to collapse on this.
I need in there.
Watch out, blue tree dead.
Nice. That was both.
Good shit.
The team comms allow an additional perspective that isn't given when just looking at theater. Even with the suspicious lock-on through the wall, the fact that this clip is an outlier to the evidence shown earlier, and the footage from Chilled's perspective, discredits Legendary's claims made against Squilly.
Not even like, losing anybody you don't know. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, win some, you lose some. Like, nobody was tripping after losing to Miss Adi. Like, everybody was cool. Like, cause that's what it is. Like,
Did we even question losing to NYC?
Yeah, like even then, those kids are still known. Miss Audi them, we should not be losing a game though, but nobody gave a fuck. Cause like that's just what comes to the game, bro. It's like we lose.
I felt like we were playing like that noise, like a bit high.
You guys played so good against them. Yeah. So you destroyed them.
And then we just get 50-26 by shot.
It's not even like that. It's like we couldn't even push.
I couldn't even. Well, I mean, guys, we know he's cheating. I just watched him snap on the wall the entire game.
Yeah, man. You know, we're just crazy. We're crazy people, man.
You guys
You know, we're just crazy people, man. I'm not gonna even talk about myself.
You're reaching. Shut the fuck up.
I'm not gonna even talk about myself, right? Reliable, a top 3 player through multiple Halos. Musa, a top 4 player in Halo 5. Casey Sargoff, a top 4 player in multiple Halos. Piles, Shitter, and multiple Halos.
All of these clips were written off as a salty team cherry-picking clips to use as excuses to justify their loss to a team which they believe they should have beaten. However, these clips did not simply go unnoticed. The clips themselves may not have been convincing that Squilly was cheating, but they did raise suspicion surrounding the player. Unfortunately for Squilly, come next week, more accusations would be made against him. In the week following the events of Legendary's livestream, the 4th week of HCS Open Tournaments was set to take place on the 23rd of January. Again, teams were aiming for the top 8 placement to qualify for the week's Pro Series. After failing to qualify through the winner's bracket against Fnatic in round 7, Preposterous was set to face off against Complexity in round 12 in order to determine the final qualifying spot. And it was during this map that I noticed something when watching from Triton's perspective, a player for Complexity. I realized Squilly did something that looked really suspicious.
Rob, just literally do a U-turn. Yeah. We never killed the bottom mid. On you, Jacob, somewhere.
He's out. He went purple. Jacob.
I'm baiting B. I am baiting B. They can go B stairs. I just don't have B stairs. That's all I don't have.
Okay, that's fine, JB. I'll watch it.
Out in the open. I thought you were still looking at duties one hit.
It's gunshot.
Close left, one hit.
I'm gonna get to you, Rob.
Yeah, okay. How the fuck did that guy know?
Weak, red.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Squilly did the most sus thing to me I've ever seen.
I was dealing damage. I was pumping. There you go.
I was literally hiding in my red. I was literally hiding in my red room spot, never even shot or made a move. And this guy turned the corner, looked dead at me, and threw a sticky in my face.
I seen it.
Live fire slayer.
Honestly, I was malding as it happened because there was a guy hiding purple stairs one hit, and you were like, you know, we're just almost at the angle to see him, but you were committed to hiding in the corner, and then you got stuck.
Well, that was the most sus thing, right? He pre-nated it, but it didn't hit me, so I didn't make a noise. Nothing happened. Then he turns the corner and throws the sticky. Yeah, I don't know. Fuck that guy.
After going back and forth for the first 4 maps, Complexity won the match point Bazaar Slayer. And after the match, this is what they said.
I just want you guys to know. I'm almost 100% confirmed Squilly was fucking cheating.
Yep, I was gonna say that.
You know what? That guy beat me. He was like the first fucking guy to beat me on this fucking game that wasn't a pro.
I'm just telling you that this guy knew where I was more times than he should have. That's what I'm gonna say.
Straight up sus. 100%. I was gonna say that.
You know what? I thought he was sus from the fucking start, and I don't really give a fuck what anyone says.
He said they refused to be broadcasted by Louis V. Titan earlier.
Really? Is that why I was wondering why they weren't?
He refused to be broadcasted.
I was wondering why they wouldn't ask us to broadcast it.
But after we mopped him in the flag game, Squilly left the game and came back.
Oh, you guys want the theater? I'll give it.
He didn't lag out. Like he left the game and came back.
Actually, I'm gonna go into the stream and see how. Maybe
I'm gonna pull it up on stream.
Watch that, boys.
We'll see it after this game. I'm gonna pull it up.
And yeah, Complexity's right. Preposterous did refuse to be broadcasted by Louis V. Titan. Louis V. Titan has been authorized by HCS to run an official third-party broadcast of the HCS Open tournaments, and it's common courtesy among the pro teams to allow LVT to join the in-game lobby and spectate and stream the matches. So for Preposterous to refuse is really suspicious. Additionally, Squilly did in fact leave the lobby to restart his game after map 3 whenever his team was down 2-1.
Good try. On to the next.
Yeah, we did a lot better at the end.
Yeah, we started playing it better. We
definitely
just kept,
picked it
like we were 4 up and then we would just get picked and then everyone would die. Like it's so big. It's so big just to live. Like those early picks, just everything folds after that.
Yeah. Got 2 blank heat waves that game. Literally costed. It's fine though.
Like when we're pushing in their base, we just have to be.
Was that game 3 or game 4? What?
3. It's 2-1 for them.
Why the fuck?
Okay, so we know Squilly restarted his game after map 3 versus Complexity, but why did they refuse to be broadcasted during the match against Fnatic? Here's what Preposterous had to say to the LVT casters before their match against Fnatic and before their match with Complexity.
Mr. Snow, we don't want the observer just because observers can sometimes mess with the game, like it just makes the game a little bit more buggy, and we don't know like what your guys' stream delay and stuff is like on there, so we don't want like any kind of advantage to be given to other team if they have a coach, you know? Like personally I'm fine with it, but Gunshot does not, he's not okay with it, so. He said that if you want you can do it through my stream because I have a delay, but
who's the one making this?
It benefits the guy that's streaming the match getting 1,000 viewers. It doesn't benefit Chode You, who is streaming.
Hey, sounds good, Mr. Snow.
That just seems stupid.
I mean, I don't know. Personally,
that's my whole point. That's my whole point. It's.
I know what you're saying. In my personal opinion, I think it's good for the community because we definitely need like need this. Oh, yeah. I was gonna say we definitely need this to like keep the community growing and interested in our tournament in like in Halo.
They will. They will.
Well, he can do what Elamite's doing. Elamite's not going in and fucking people's games.
He doesn't need to be spectating. Okay. He can be doing what Elamite's
doing. I mean, sure, you can go through streams. I'm just saying,
there's
like,
absolutely no reason for that.
I don't know.
This game's already buggy as fuck. Just let him know that you guys are ready. Like, are y'all ready?
Tuliz, I hope that's how you say your name. Tuliz, I can like tell you right now, Gunshot will still not be cool with it. And like I said, I don't have a problem with it, but if Matt has a problem with it, like we're respecting that as a team. So, but like I said, if you want, you can watch my stream. I don't have any problems with that, but Tools, okay. But I really do appreciate you guys trying to get us on stream. Yeah, like spectator bugs, like Matt is like really like nerdy and stuff like that. Like he like knows a lot of stuff that other people don't, and he said that he went in custom games and went into observer and like did games without and with, and he said that aiming feels different.
Okay, so I personally do not know what LVT's stream delay situation is, but Halo coaches are allowed to communicate with their players in real time during the matches. This implies that if LVT was streaming with no delay, then either team's coach would be able to watch LVT's live stream and communicate information to their players during the match. This fact, in addition to the team's pre-existing opinions and stances on having an observer in the lobby, led them to decline the offer as a team, even though Gunshot was the primary opposing voice from within the team. Take all this as you will, they definitely deserve the right to deny being broadcasted, but that seemed to come at the cost of raising even more suspicion about Squilly being a cheater. However, if you are going to tie the fact of Gunshot denying LVT's broadcast to the suspicion surrounding Squilly, then you're implying that Squilly's team knows that he's cheating and they're willing to cover for him at risk of their own careers. Moving on, Complexity then went into theater mode to analyze Squilly's perspective of the match to finally get to the bottom of the question asked for the second week in a row. Is Squilly cheating?
Look at how he's playing this. Hold on, look at my stream. Look at how he's playing this, Jacob. You think he's fucking one coincidence?
Ball incoming.
Look at how he's playing this shit, huh? Oh, how to see ya.
Oh, he jumped right over
He is 100% cheating.
Ball dropped. We have the
Jumped
ball.
right up and looked at Cody.
He's 100% cheating.
Ball dropped.
Oh, I know this guy dropped
He
alley.
literally walked out with his crosshair directly on you, and then flicked off. It's bad. Look at it. Watch
Does he
this.
have a Twitter?
You're back.
Watch this play, watch him. Oh, wow, I'm gonna throw a fucking pre-nade. Oh, nothing, it doesn't hit him? I still know he's there.
He's 100% cheating.
Like I don't know what else to say.
Ball dropped.
I never moved from this spot. His nade never hit me. Watch it.
Make sure go to your POV.
Watch it from my screen. I know it didn't. I saw it live. Watch.
I believe you. Just so the
Watch. This nade never touches me. This first nade
Tweet. I got a screenshot of it before he
never touches me. Never touches me. Look at my health after that nade blows up.
Yeah.
Squilly is a cheater.
Oh wow! Fucking
fuck.
turn and nade you.
And then he just runs away.
Like, imagine how dumb he would have looked if no one. Imagine how dumb he would have looked if no one was there. Imagine how dumb he would have looked just turning the corner and throwing a fucking nade right there.
I'm gonna message gunshot back because he was hitting me up to play.
I never tire of this weapon.
Your teammate is a fucking cheater. It's fucking obvious.
Dude, this is funny. Well, you know what they say, cheaters number one.
Like a 3-round burst.
Gain the lead. Ball dropped. We have the ball.
Everybody thought little.
just a guy
Everybody
tired.
thought little old Piles was crazy, huh?
Ally has slain the carrier.
Piles says Squilly's cheating. Everybody says he's crazy.
41 spanker inbound. A well-placed plasma.
Look at me over here again. Look at that shit. If that's not fucking evidence.
Ball dropped.
Hold on.
Someone else shooting you?
No. I'm just fucking hold on, what the fuck just happened? Alright, play. This guy dies, right? I just hop up here. I'm hopping up here. This guy has no death cam. I could have ran to fucking arcade or anywhere on the map. Watch this guy's POV.
A well-placed plasma.
Huh. You're not arcade or anywhere else. You're right there.
He aimed right at you again on the stairs.
M41 spanker available.
Damn, I'm sad. I used to stand Squilly. I actually thought he was good at the game.
I mean, I stand Squilly harder than anyone.
I'm sad.
What is Squilly's at?
I saw him tweet it earlier.
I'm gonna be honest. I, like everybody else, did not think Squilly was cheating after watching the accusations from the previous week. But then I watched these clips against Complexity, and my mind was starting to change. I knew after watching these clips that there was a genuine possibility that Squilly could actually be cheating. However, I knew that these accusations and claims made against Squilly were not without flaw. Complexity was not only cherry picking, but they were also not properly eliminating possible explanations for Squilly's actions in the clips shown. So I took it upon myself to conduct a thorough investigation to the case and once and for all determine if Squilly is cheating or not. Then, something unexpected happened. Squilly went live on Twitch, broadcasting pre-recorded footage of the matches with his monitor being recorded from his webcam.
So I heard you guys talking about my start. I appreciate the compliments, and I know you think I'm looking at someone through a wall here. Unfortunately, I've done this start a lot of fucking times, and I know my timings. I know this gets pre-nated a lot. Sorry, I don't know why this is lagging. But I think I can back up. I'll try to make it not lag. Because I probably looked weird. I wait for a pre-nade. That's kind of crazy, huh? In a start. Waiting for a single pre-aim.
Okay, so now I have to determine if this is true. Yes, Squilly obviously did jump up after the grenade exploded, but was that a coincidence? Or is this a rollout strategy that Squilly does on the regular? Here's Chilled's perspective from this clip.
Shoot him bottom. Only one top. I didn't see
Top
anybody
A.
cross. One's purple,
Laundry, laundry.
In the clip, Chilled can clearly see pillars from his position at Stalker Rifle. He does not communicate with Squilly, although somebody else on his team does say, "I didn't see anyone cross." This is synonymous with another clip I found. The match before Complexity, Preposterous did this same rollout against Fnatic.
Alright boys, we know what to do. Let's get it. Sep has shots. Cafe side tower.
Missed my nade. They crossed. There's two crossed. Top A. Two railing, CC, one shot railing. Another one shot railing. Nice. They have rockets. Rockets, laundry, jumped up B. Gonna push you, Nico.
Here again, we can hear a teammate communicate information to Squilly before he jumps up and plays based off of the information he is given. So yeah, the math adds up. Squilly did not play out of the ordinary on this rollout.
Wait for it. Red gun. Oh my god, Theater, you didn't see it. Oh no, there's a red gun there? Oh no, boys and girls. I fuck up my nade because I'm dog shit at the game. Oh wait, I saw his gun the whole time? Guys, I saw his gun the whole time. Oh my god. I see his gun the whole time, man. Fuck. I'm the worst cheater in the world. Stick him, and then he still kills me. Like, good play. Good play, Cole trained JB.
After Squilly showed on stream that he could clearly see the gun showing from around the wall, Triton went back and watched it again in theater.
Let's go back and watch it. I wish I could zoom in to fucking see it, right? Let me see. I mean, anybody in this chat tell me if you could see my fucking BR right here?
No one can see your fucking gun.
Gunshot said he recorded a webcam of his stream.
Can anybody here see my gun?
What does that mean?
He said he recorded like his like the screen that he, like, you know what I mean? Like he took.
Can you guys see my gun?
No one can see your gun.
Oh, can you see it here? Pre-nades it, right? Without seeing my gun.
You did damage to him.
See it when he's got a fucking grenade in his face that he threw.
We have the ball.
This is when I noticed something. The gun literally does not even show in theater. It wasn't only in this clip, but even in the earlier clips of Triton spectating Squilly throwing the nade, the gun does not load in. It's honestly comical to look back on this instance and think how condemning it initially was against Squilly, all because Halo's theater is bad. The last major clip Complexity viewed was the Red Room clip. Here's the clip from Chilled's livestream.
I'm out.
Front A, two front A, one cafe hiding.
I'm
cafe
going
hiding behind the AR,
There's a guy Red Room, I think.
Rockets, guys. Rockets.
One shot Red Room.
We can't set for the rockets yet. Yeah.
One shot Red Room, guys.
Okay, behind that AR. I'm just nading him real quick.
He's Red Room.
That guy. There's
Tires, Hysteria, one shot tires. Hysteria, one
Nice,
shot
nice.
tires by square.
Yet again, another accusation made against Squilly is devalued because of the existence of team comms. Two more things I would like to mention. Initially, Complexity was suspicious of Squilly because of his decision to restart his game before the 4th and 5th maps of the series. Those maps were Recharge and Bazaar. However, the majority of the clips Complexity used to convict Squilly were from Streets, the first map of the series. Secondly, it was after the Bazaar map that Complexity's suspicions of Squilly were heightened, but Complexity never once even looked at Bazaar to see if Squilly was cheating on that map. So you can kind of see how his story was pieced together from different elements that could contribute to a story that makes Squilly look suspicious, even though the individual components of the story do not add up when pieced together. That being said, I was interested in what the story should have been, so I went ahead and I looked into Bazaar for Complexity. Now, I did not find anything out of the ordinary, but what I did find were more clips of Squilly pre-aiming random locations with extremely poor controller crosshair placement, and multiple instances of Squilly acting with an information deficit, not an informational advantage.
Kid is wall hacking but can't assign mod. Yeah, duh. I mean, Chilled is getting banned. It's okay, I have enough pride to admit you don't need balls to beat me. Thank you, Wee. I never thought you would have the balls to say that. I've done alright for myself. Like I was explaining earlier. The vouch. Cap, I beat
Now, compare these clips with Legendary's initial clip of Squilly locking onto someone through the wall.
Pause this clip. Alright, let's watch this. That was definitely weird.
Somebody post it or fucking I'll post it.
Yo!
That man's aim's icy.
Yo! Yo. Is this not enough? Has my boy Vic been trying to tell y'all? Is this not enough?
Comparing clips like these to his Bazaar gameplay without outlines makes the instances with outlines look like coincidences. If Squilly preempts enough positions enough times, then there will eventually be some times when someone is coincidentally behind the wall that he is aiming at. In the clips, we can clearly see that Squilly consistently does have bad crosshair placement, primarily due to the fact that he's on controller. It's a classic case of the placebo effect. Because the team members of Legendary and Complexity individually believe that Squilly is cheating, they will therefore justify potentially suspicious clips of Squilly as evidence of him cheating instead of properly analyzing the clip for its individual value. The same logic and reasoning applies to clips like these.
You go to a time and they're dead.
Watch this shit. Watch this full 360. I'm shooting across the map. Psych!
You're quite lethal.
What? Does someone see it from purple? Maybe?
We have the ball.
41 Spanker inbound.
No, because Gunshot died. He's pushed up. Maybe.
And they called out tires.
You're quite lethal.
Gunshot's there.
He did have perfect timing when he turned around.
Gunshot's
right?
there. Let's see. No one else is alive on the map right now.
Was it?
Hold on.
We have the ball.
Alright, so Gunshot's there. Yeah, it was me. Joju's here.
And 41 Spanker inbound.
I guess this guy saw me? No. Oh, I guess so.
You're quite lethal.
Okay, that's fair.
We'll give him that one. Still a cheater, though.
Alright, right. So, I like to think I'm a pretty good shock rifle player. You know, clutched the game today with a shock rifle. I'm pretty good, right? Do I ever track somebody through a fucking wall with it? No. I'm not saying he's fucking cheating. I don't know. Okay.
The accusations are made and almost immediately dismissed. There's no questioning and reasoning process here. This is exactly what the placebo effect in combination with the act of cherry-picking data looks like. Some of this could be contributed by the fact that these accusations are made live on Twitch. Not only is pride at stake whenever you suspect somebody of cheating, because nobody wants to be wrong, but there's also an ulterior motive to be entertaining and create content for the stream. Another piece of evidence that nobody has looked at is if Squilly was using Wallhacks, and in all of the clips where Squilly is accused of using Wallhacks, does he have an inhuman reaction time? And the answer is no, he does not. Take this clip for example. If Squilly was indeed lining up his crosshair and jumping up to shoot this player, then why does he wait to shoot? He has a normal reaction time. It takes him 27 frames to shoot, which is equivalent to 900 milliseconds. The average human reaction time is around 220 milliseconds. I sampled multiple clips of Squilly's reaction time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 20, 25. sees him there. So that's frame 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, and you could say at around here he's reacting, turning to do the melee, so around 30 frames. Squilly sees him there, maybe? Definitely there. So we'll just go frame 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. If anything, he has an abnormally late reaction time, and it's definitely not getting any advantage from cheating in regards to reactivity. For clarification, the clips are in 30 FPS, not 60 FPS. Just wanted to clarify that before anybody comes at me saying, oh, those numbers aren't right or anything. It seems like a lot of people get confused. Maybe they don't have their story straight. Maybe they don't know what cheating really is. In far too many of these accusations over the past few weeks, I've heard the words, "he locked onto him through the wall." Now, this phrase suggests the presence of an aimbot. For example, this is what an extreme aimbot looks like. Also, this is what a real cheater's reaction time looks like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 frames. This is obviously an extreme example, but aimbots of any sort are capable of having their functions customized and strengths adjusted to the preference of their user. Some aimbots can only lock onto a player whenever the cheater shoots. This way the cheater can run around and aim normally, but whenever they shoot, if there's a player near the crosshair, the aimbot will activate and shoot the player. The phrase locking on through a wall implies the use of toggling an aimbot. The player has a button that they can press which turns the aimbot on or off. I have not once seen anybody accuse anybody of using an aimbot in Halo. However, the use of coincidences whenever a player's crosshair snaps onto an opposing player through a wall is always used as evidence to suggest that the player is wall hacking, and that's simply not true.
There's the flag.
Perfect.
Bam.
Meet object.
There's another one there. I'm gonna push. Unbelievable.
I don't know, this is the clip that was sent to me.
Just the best player, really.
I wish I could slow this down.
Like,
there's a snap there, like Jake mentioned, and then
not the doorway.
Yeah, not the doorway at all.
Oh, I think I see it now.
Like,
there's a snap there, like Jake mentioned, and then.
I mean, I don't know. I just work here. That's all I'm saying. I just work here.
This clip, like many others, was used to convict Squilly of using Wallhacks. First of all, we know that Squilly is not being accused of aimbotting, as this accusation would be easily disproved. Secondly, I have already presented multiple supporting pieces of evidence to show that poor crosshair placement and frequent pre-aims are staples of how Squilly plays Bazaar. There's already few playable positions on Bazaar, so pre-aiming them and coincidentally aiming at a player through a wall is more likely to happen multiple times per match. One of Legendary's players said, "You want to see a good comparison? Just go to another Spartan's point of view that you know it's not walling and look how not the same it is."
you want to see a good comparison, I swear, just go to another Spartan's POV that you know is not fucking walling and look how not the same it is.
So I said sure. I don't have access to the theater for these maps, so I played my own game, and here's my own theater analysis. Also note that I'm on mouse and keyboard and I'm 1600 Onyx, so my crosshair placement should be better than controller players' crosshair placement by default. Oh, here we go. Look. Watch. Maybe his gun showing right there. Locks onto him through the wall. Look at this. Through the wall, locks onto him. In this clip, I spawn looking right at the fool. Look at this, look at this. I'm pre-aiming right at him. Actually wild. Whenever I respawn, I'm actually pre-aiming him. The Yokie 32 guy is pre-aiming perfectly center mass on the body before he has information. Like where someone's being. Like, normally if someone's capping back A, they're gonna be playing like behind the stairs or like crouching in the corner, but he's like jumping up on the middle. Can't see him, and is like perfectly center mass. Like, he knew he was there. This is blatant evidence that I'm cheating. Blatant evidence. Watch this flick, watch this flick. I don't see anybody. Dude. Actually locked onto him through the wall and like tracked him for 3 seconds. That's crazy. That is evidence. Alright, let's take a look at this. Let's see, let's find out. You cannot see this guy. Cannot see him. But it looks like he could be peeking over the edge, right? So Yokie, with his Wallhacks, flicks to him thinking he's about to get shot. Still can't see him. There's like, you cannot see him there. Definitely can't see this guy. Still can't see them behind the wall. And he's locked onto him, tracking through the walls. If he was aiming at the stairs, he would have placed his crosshair right perfectly at the top of the stairs. Right? But he's locked onto him through the wall. Man, if I can make this Yokie 32 guy look like he's cheating after one ranked game, imagine what I could do to a controller player who drags their crosshair around his screen with his thumbsticks. I mean, come on. When I was watching my own gameplay, I was laughing because I knew that if someone from the Halo community was suspicious of me and they watched that gameplay, those clips would have been used as evidence to prove that I'm cheating. Alright, I'm done. Moving on with the video. Squilly's webcam livestream was supposed to be his trump card. However, it only raised more suspicion to me, as it did not make sense to me why he would record his monitor and expect to need to prepare himself against cheating accusations if he was innocent. It's almost like the same mentality of why hire a lawyer if you're innocent and not in court. I can easily see the narrative that Squilly is a cheater who prepared his pre-recorded gameplay as a way to falsely disprove the cheating accusations. Then I realized that Squilly's gameplay was showing on both of his monitors during his live stream.
Appreciate it, brother. I got accused too, bro. This shit's a joke. Wait, today? Morley, what do you... Should I look at this on stream? Sucks, but you're going to have a camera set up in a better angle for next turn to shut these guys up. Dude, do they think I'm switching my other monitor, playing on that, and then dumb enough to have it in the webcam?
Yes, Squilly. We do think you're using your other monitor for Wallhacks. If Squilly was using his secondary monitor for Wallhacks, then this would explain why sometimes he does get caught off guard by players he doesn't see, and why he doesn't have abnormally fast reaction time. So how can I prove if Squilly is or is not cheating using his other monitor? Well, first of all, Squilly himself showed us that on his second monitor, it's a vertical monitor, and that the gameplay shown was from the OBS preview.
I'll fucking put this overlay so people can see. There we go. Okay, we can see this, right? Let's do this. Vertical monitor. Normally, I have OBS like this. So this is where my game would be. Well, normally it looks like that. But when I was recording my game, this background was my game. So in the corner of my webcam, you were seeing my game on a vertical monitor. See that? Okay.
And then Squilly sent me a picture of his whole setup. And lastly, throughout most of the Anaheim online qualifiers, Squilly streamed to Twitch with this whole setup within view.
Players.
Honestly, watch out. Honestly, watch out.
But even if this was not enough, we could still reason that the only way Squilly could be cheating is if he had his cheats on his other monitor, which we would then either see on his webcam, or would be able to see him moving his eyes to look at a second monitor if his face cam is on. That said, I have not seen a single instance throughout the conducting of this research and editing this video where Squilly acts off of information that he does not have access to. Every single clip of Squilly being accused is rightly justifiable, and there is no reason to suspect him of cheating, as every possibility has been disproven. I understand that this video is not necessary. Nobody asked me to make it, and if you've watched this far, I hope you've enjoyed it. I understand that I would probably not be making this video if Halo had an anti-cheat like I should have. I believe that players should have the right to accuse other players of cheating. However, I do know that how players are currently accusing one another is often done completely wrong and is entirely unfair to the recipient. And Chill, to use own words, if you're going to accuse someone, do it. Otherwise, stop half-assing it. The issue doesn't lie in the accusations, the issue lies in how the players themselves are currently conducting the accusations. The reality of the situation is that Squilly did appear suspicious, but only because the individuals who accused him pushed their own biased narratives to make him appear so. I already mentioned the effects accusing someone on stream can have on one's rational decision-making process. It is easy to promote a story that makes you look smart while also entertaining your audience. But when it's someone else's career and reputation on the line, you have a given responsibility to accuse someone properly, especially if you're given credibility and the reputation that the Complexity Halo team has. The reality is that if your audience follows you and consumes your content, they will also be more likely to believe you and act off of your words. I understand that the same applies for me, and that's why I had some hesitancy including this last part of the video. However, I do believe that it's important to use complexity as an example to kind of raise awareness of the issue that plays a hand in falsely accusing people.
Look,
Rob, go the fuck to sleep.
I brought up my accusation, right?
Yeah. We're only gonna do one.
I brought up my accusation.
I haven't got one yet.
What time?
I don't have one yet. I'll have to find one in the morning.
Alright,
Unfortunately,
just try to.
I brought up my accusation. He proved it wrong.
6 Eastern probably.
We still won the series. He moves on.
Works better.
Yes, that's what Rob does. If you guys don't know Rob, CC,
Well, that's
Ooze,
the thing, if Cody's still
AJ,
feeling like
all
shit,
you guys in here that know
I know,
Rob,
like,
know
we
that's
use
what he
his friends,
fucking
like,
does. He jumps straight to Twitter instantly with everything.
He should really be getting his rest for the weekend.
Yeah, that's also.
Look, I'll make it easy for you. I said it was sus. He brought up his POV saying, "This is what I have. This is what I'm doing to denounce it."
Shut the fuck. Who fucking cares if
And then
someone
it
gets
moves on.
accused of cheating and they're not cheating? What does it matter? 343's not gonna ban him because Rob tweeted something. Quit being a fucking baby. Who cares? Like, bro, if you're literally so good that people think you're cheating and you're not cheating, don't get fucking angry and talk about needing an apology. Like, take it as a fucking compliment. Just quit being fucking babies.
There you go.
Like, who fucking cares? It's not slander. It's not like they're gonna go get him banned. Like 343's not gonna ban because Rob the Turtle tweeted Squilly's cheating.
I never once told anyone to go on a stream and accuse him of cheating. People did that on their own. It is what it is. He proved his point. I did say it on stream. I was still streaming. I pulled up the film. I didn't say anything during the tournament matches.
Yeah, it's a bad look for
I didn't do anything during the tournament matches. I literally just went about it, and then I wanted to look at it after. And so now everybody's coming at me because I'm broadcasting it, but when Piles and all those guys were not even broadcasting when they were bringing up the accusations. Nobody was saying shit. But now we have 3 top teams, even 4, because you know SQ said they had some sus shit, but they didn't feel like going and looking at it. Are saying that they look sus. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
Okay, a couple of things I feel necessary to respond to. The question being asked is, what could the damage be if a player is accused and they are not cheating? Well, the damage is what is dealt with the accusation. You have members of Complexity, an internationally recognized esports org, tweeting and saying on stream that Squilly is cheating. Not that they suspect him, but that he is 100% cheating. Their words, not mine.
He is 100% cheating.
Then Complexity claims that it's not slander, when the literal definition of slander is the action or crime of making false spoken statement damaging to a person's reputation. These were chat messages in Triton's chat. You can pause the video and read them if you wish. People also have been joining Chilled and Squilly's stream, asking if this was the team with the cheater, and giving generalized hate to the team. While Triton himself is not directly responsible for the actions of others, he and Complexity Halo both share some of the blame because of how they use their credibility as Complexity Halo to influence the opinions of others, including myself. Because they're signed pro players, I trust their judgment. They jumped to conclusions and told thousands of Halo fans that Squilly was a cheater, and there are significantly less of the audience members who would question Complexity like I have. Last thing to note is that Squilly's team, Preposterous, now known as Walls of Jericho, are an unsigned team. This means that the publicity they do receive is extremely important when it comes to them receiving potential contract offers. If they are unable to receive scrims with top teams because multiple top pro teams believe that Squilly is cheating, then that's not going to be attractive to an org who may want to sign them.
All I'm saying is there's been a bunch of coincidences that line up with minimal to bullshit explanations, and then when you watch the film, it looks sus. And then when you start putting together the fucking shit that's came about, and you start trying to connect the dots, it makes it look worse. That's what I'm trying to fucking say. And you, as his teammate, can't disagree with that. You guys can say you have your reasons or whatever, but you looked at the fucking clips, you've seen it, from me, from Piles, from Impulsion, whoever, and then you look at all the things that are laid out in front of us, and you can't tell me that it doesn't seem unreasonable to think that it's fucking, like, it's out of the realm of possibility. I don't know what my verdict is. No, I agree with Vic's clips. They were sus. I agree with my clips. They were sus. And yes, he gave proof. But at the end of the day, everybody's still going to have their fucking opinion. And me broadcasting my opinion out that could help sway anybody else's opinion isn't going to help anything. The thing is, it is shitty, but it doesn't become a thing until you give people reason to suspect. And I'm not saying, you know, that's the thing. Whatever, I saw the BR and all that stuff, but the things that aren't explainable that you guys give bullshit excuses for, don't give people reasons to even look into it. Oh, LVT wants to stream our matches? Let him fucking stream it. This guy gets accused of cheating? He's gonna stream his fucking POV every weekend now. So do what anybody that would do if they got accused of cheating. Stream it, bring more publicity to yourself, and once you prove that you're not streaming, it's going to make you look even better.
I mean, this is pretty weak advice. Because you believe Squilly's suspicious, now his team has to forfeit the right to deny being broadcasted by LVT, and Squilly must stream his point of view every time he competes because of the action of others. Here's what Squilly had to say in response to streaming.
I'm not going to stream if it's making my game play worse. I'm not gonna fucking I'm not gonna put myself through that.
To back up this statement, earlier I showed DMs that Squilly had leaked with Fnatic. Envor, one of Fnatic's players, streams frequently, virtually every day. However, he does not stream the Halo tournaments because he says his PC cannot handle it.
We don't want an observer. Chilled you is streaming, it affects the game. Why don't you guys stream? Matt kind of being a dickhead. How does it affect the game? I don't stream because I'm a PC can't handle it. Fair enough, brother. Fair enough. You know who else thinks that? Me. Envor, I'd like to shake your hand, man.
Squilly and his team reserve the right to refuse being streamed without the cost of being under suspicion unless HCS says they must stream. To conclude, please do not give any negative feedback to Triton, Complexity, or any of the legendary players. The cancel culture that exists today is rough, and it applies both ways, to the victim and the accuser. For all the Halo competitors out there, be careful what you say and how you say it. Love one another and be quick to forgive. Ultimately, I made this video because the norm for accusing others of cheating is becoming more and more popular, and the way players accuse others is too often done in a way that is entirely unfair and biased. I said it before and I'll say it again. I believe that players should have the right to suspect, question, and accuse other players of cheating, but it must be done the right way. And in the case of Squilly, hundreds of spectators were wrongfully informed to believe that Squilly does cheat when in fact he does not. Thank you all for watching. This video did take a long time to create, gathering all the footage, recording and editing all the commentary, so if you did enjoy, please leave a like and consider subscribing. We're almost back up to 200 subscribers, so if we could get that back, that'd be pretty cool. But yeah, thank you all very much. I love you guys, and goodbye.